Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another Immortal stream. I am your host, Immortal Rich, and tonight we bring ourselves back to the Commonwealth Wasteland. Welcome back to Fallout 4. Now tonight, as the title ensues, we are not going to stop the stream until I officially break into the Institute. Once I get into the Institute, then that will be our main goal. So I'm going to keep on going as long as I can until we can actually get our little, well, let's just say a little completion of a job done. So let's continue, shall we? So while this is loading, because it usually takes a bit of time to load, I will share this on social media such as Discord and everything else where you can find me online. Now, I had other ideas about what I was going to stream tonight, but for some reason I just couldn't think of any interesting topic or interesting idea to come up with a certain, well, I'll pause that for a second. You know, my main idea was I was going to do a Sims 4 stream tonight, but of course I didn't have any idea of what I was going to do on that. So as you know, I like having some sort of idea or detailed description of what I wanted to do in these streams. So I thought that maybe I could go back into Fallout 4 because I knew that we only stopped at intercepting the Institute, but we never broke into it yet, so therefore we're going to focus on breaking into it this time. So, no further ado, let's move on, shall we? Now obviously I'm going to have to fast travel out of here because I have broken armor, which makes me exposed to this area, as you can kind of hear. So let's get the map up, moving away from here, and I believe what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to the Brotherhood because you know, they've wanted to get into the Institute, so I believe that the Brotherhood are going to be the ones who will actually help me achieve this. So hopefully I can get this over and done with very quickly. Now I can't guarantee how quick I'll be able to get it done, but I'm sure I'll be able to manage it at some point. Actually, it also reminds me, I was quite surprised about how low of a level I am. Oh well. Hopefully I'll be able to manage taking on the Brotherhood at such a low level.
Wait, you're going into the Institute alone? Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Probably is, but I'm not bothered by it. Hey Harrison, welcome to the stream, my dude. How you keeping? Okay, good. I was getting worried there because I was saying, did I just run out of power in my suit? Luckily, I still have a little bit of power in it to keep it going.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the capital wasteland.
Getting out there, Harrison? Or are you just kind of scared? Don't worry, none's here to bite you.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
Thank you. Well, let's face it, I'm going to need to repair this. The only thing is, do I have the capability of doing so? First of all, I need to talk to
By now, I'm
Although
sure
Max-
you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The
He's in the
Institute
corner away from
and everyone
me.
responsible for
How
the
come you're
creation
hiding
of the Sims
away from me,
must
Harrison?
be eliminated at all costs.
You're not afraid of me, are
To
you?
accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously
You're
searching
not
the
afraid of your own
Commonwealth,
brother, are you?
but they've come up empty-handed. The only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need your help.
Oh, here you go.
Can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
I believe you'd be better served showing these plans to Proctor Ingram. That being said, I'm pleased that you've chosen to build the device with the Brotherhood. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
Simple, my son.
I think they're the ones that kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
Thank you. So anyway, how are you doing, Harrison? You all good?
That Elvin Maxon got that scar in his face from going one-on-one with the Deathclaw.
Oh, I guess she's I think she's associated down in the airport. So I may have to get down there and actually deal with that myself. Yeah, she's down here. Thank God for waypoints, am I right? Where is she? Oh, there she is.
Oh, this frame is driving me crazy. Got like 3 itches I can't even scratch.
Do you want some help?
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? Alright, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
Teleportation?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
That is impressive. So I'll just say, you know your stuff?
Well, you definitely know your stuff.
Damn right I do. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
Okay, that's good. And parts?
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform?
Of course. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
Okay. Well then. Let's get started, shall we? There we go. As far as I'm aware... Yeah, here we go. So, workshop. How do you know? I actually have everything. Sweet, boys. Sweet. managed to talk to Proctor Ingram already, so now it's just time to talk to her again.
Don't despair, sister. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Alright.
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yep.
Did you figure out the rest of Virgil's schematics?
We'll know after we throw the switch. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Okay, so what do I need? I need to build a console, build a relay dish, and build a beam emitter.
Can you explain how this thing is actually gonna...
Okay, this is going to be
According to Virgil's
interesting.
notes, it takes 4 components to complete the signal interceptor. First, we need a control console to input the code sequence and process the signal. That's the easy part.
Okay.
Second, we have the relay dish. That's for the interceptor part of the name. It scans and grabs the proper frequency we need. Third, and the most complex, is the molecular beam emitter. This is the actual component that translates your matter into energy for transmission. You've already built the stabilized reflector platform, which concentrates and reflects the molecular beam. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
Damn straight. Okay, so... what was it I needed again? Maybe a molecular level. Okay, so... I should have everything. I hope. Otherwise, I'm really gonna have to start, I'm really gonna have to start working hard on this. Okay, so... okay, so that requires power, so does that. Okay, so, yeah, so I'm missing military-grade metal. I'm missing a biometric scanner. Well, okay, that I actually have, so I can build that. Which is good. So now I need to build a generator. And I'm going to connect it there because that'll come in handy. There we go. I'll push this back there because I don't want the wire intercepting with that. Wait, didn't this say it needed power? Hang on. Let's see. Can I attach like another wire to this? Oh no, I can't. Okay. Okay, so I can't really attach that yet. Okay, so... right. Let me ask you, if I actually have some supplies for this already, then I might actually be able to pull this off. Actually, hang on. Scrap that for a second. What's the biggest generator I can go for? I need something that powers like, or gives like a ton of power. Yikes. Okay, that's nuclear material, but I need this rank 1 in science build that? The only place I can think of getting nuclear material is in the... Well, as the old saying goes, it's in... Now, I wonder, can I... Oh, I can attach 2 generators together. That's impressive. Okay, so the relay dish is good to go. That needs a little bit more, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to actually clear all this up, just so that I might actually I could probably clean all this up and then just institute everything to a corner. So obviously anything that's in here I can get rid of. And then oh, you son of a... Oh, that's... Oh, that was Elder Maxon, okay. Sorry about that. I didn't know that you were actually sitting there, Captain. And plus, look at it this way. I can always make like a mini shack out of this. If I... You know, if we get the right materials sorted. Right, so... Hopefully once I clear all this out, I should be good to go. So that's going to have to come there. Obviously I can't move that now because that's obviously being worked on by her, so I'm not wit's end on that one. But I can move everything else. Actually, oh no, I don't want to get rid of the rug. The rug would be nice there. And so what I'll do is... I'm going to place 2 generators. Or not. Okay, so I think this is going to be a good layout. We got a wide open area. The interceptor will be there, even though I think it was stupid to put it there, but I can fix that later on. Now I'll just disable the whole thing now that I've left. So now in order for me to... I need to find circuit boards and I need to find a bioscanner. Where am I going to find a military site? I might have to observe... Oh, here we go. National Guard Training Yard. Okay, so I haven't discovered that, and there's a hospital there. Okay, so, yeah. I guess I haven't been to either of them. I wonder if I should heal my armor first before I go up there, or do you think it's best that I just go up there now, guns blazing, and kind of get over and done with? what weapons do I got and how much ammo do I have in each of them? Yikes, okay, that's not too good. I don't have... Ooh, I don't even have ammo in a majority of my weapons. I might have to actually link with that. Because, well, I don't really got much of a choice now, do I? Okay, so... I guess if I want a circuit board, I'm probably going to have to locate it. So, come on. Actually, wait. Robco Sales and Service Center. I wonder, would I be able to actually find what I need in here? Because, like, if it's a place called Robco and Repair Service Center, then wouldn't that kinda mean that I would have, like, basic supplies in here, like the scanner and the circuit board? It's a possibility. Because maybe then I don't have to check hospitals or the National Guard training yard. I might just be lucky enough just to find the materials here that I need. That'll actually be very interesting, and that'll actually benefit me in the long run. Now I'm gonna have to be cautious because, you know, I can actually get my ass handed here to me very quickly if I'm not too careful. Okay, finding a personalized home computer for the whole family to enjoy. Please track the activities. Okay, so let me guess. Yeah, it doesn't locate the files. Timmy. Nothing, and I guarantee it's probably going to say the exact same thing for Janie, so I'm not going to bother checking out Janie's one. It's actually kind of interesting because I've never actually been, like, in this building before, even when I play it in my regular time. Oh. Okay, so I was lucky to pull back before that happened. So obviously I better be prepared. Because, you know, let's face it, if those activated, that means those were set traps. So I won't be surprised if there was actually someone living here still. Broken terminal. Oh, I get it. It's pretty much like their version of a blue screen. Except, I don't know. Like, how would you refer that? Because obviously I don't think it's a technical blue screen. Here we go. Military grade circuit board. I was right. Okay, so I got incredibly lucky with that. Well, I can sell the... You know, I can sell that on. Oh, but the fact that I found a military grade, strange device.
That's strange.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Okay, now I'm interested. How do I activate this? Because obviously, like, this is a door, and that's a lever to something. So I wonder, is there like something around here maybe that might open it? Technical documents, more meat, bad clipboard. You know, now that I've figured this out, I'm really interested to find out what's in there. So I'm gonna look around to see if I can find anything that might specify on like how I can get in. Oh, they evolved that, thank you very much. Yep, here we go. It's a novice, so I shouldn't have any problem breaking in. Okay. So, we're playing it this way, are we? Let's see if I can crack this code. Oh, there we go. Tries reset. So the last word I used was here's. So nope. Damn it. However, it does say likeliness proposed is 3, so would it be hopes maybe? I don't know. I don't want to risk it. Oops. Lock. Okay, I'm just literally going to see if I can break into this. Hopefully to see if I can actually do this. Because I feel like there's something in this computer that will tell me what I need to know. Right, come on. Give me your secret.
There we go.
There we go. Oh, save control. So there is a save. Disengage lock. So where? Hey look, it's another military grade circuit board. That'll come in handy. Question is, where's the safe? Oh. A fuse? Wait, oh no. I was gonna say, is a fusion cell what powers my suit, or is that the fusion core? And I was like, oh no, that's a fusion core. Still, fusion cell will come in handy. And a gold watch, I can sell that for decent cash. Everything else is just junk. I don't really care about that. But seriously, there's gotta be something in here that unlocks that that door. And I want to find out what it is. Because clearly it is a door. I leave the ball caps though. Vacuum tube. That's not what I'm looking for. Aluminum can. I don't know. I found a fuse, but I don't think a fuse is what it's going to take to open it. A chair. Nope. Maybe it's actually not in here. Maybe I had to actually go, maybe I had to go looking elsewhere for it. However, I could be wrong, because I feel like if I overlook something, I feel like I'm going to be a complete nonce if I end up missing it. You know, like, as if it's here, but if I was to walk out and just say, oh, forget it, then that would kind of make me look kind of stupid if you think about it. Yeah, do you know what? I know I'm going to contradict myself, but I'm not giving up on that. I will come back to it once I figure out what's more to do with the idea. Or I wonder, would there be something on this computer maybe? No, it's just a simple computer. Never mind. Okay, so now that I found the military grade circuit boards, without having to deal with, you know, the typical training yard, all I have to do now is just look for a... What's the next step I need to do? I need to find a scanner, isn't it? But to get a scanner that I'm looking for, I need to search hospitals. Could pose a difficult task, but you know, while I'm here beside the airport with the Brotherhood of Steel, I may as well continue on making the rest of said teleporter. Oh, she's moved from it now, so I wonder... Yes, perfect. There you go. Now, I can actually start I can build the next step. Which is there. Now can I attach it? Ooh, yes I can. Oh, that requires a 20? Yikes. Okay. I want to need a ton more of generators to power this bad boy. And obviously I'm missing ceramics, because apparently it's the ceramics that are supposed to be getting me the Oh, do you know where I could actually find ceramics? Give me a second. I think I know exactly where I can find ceramics. And it requires me to return to the one place that I know best. That, my dear friends, is Sanctuary. I need to get a decent amount of ceramics so that I can possibly build at least, what, 3 more generators? Because as far as I know, like I said, each generator pumps out 5 electricity per one, so obviously, yeah, I'm going to need at least 3 more ceramics.
To that chair. You're so kind, helping me like this.
What do you know? I found ceramics. See, the biometric scanner is going to be the problem. Unless... Hi.
Jeff?
Trash Can Carla, I need to talk to you.
Hey there. Trading?
Yep.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Here's what I got.
I would be very surprised if she actually had a biometric scanner here. Because if she did, I'd be very surprised. No, she doesn't. Oh well. I'm not too bothered. Let's see. Ooh, the fusion core. Ah, damn it, but it's 460 caps. That's annoying. Also...
You want my 2 caps? They should keep moving. Don't want to be pinned down when the raiders come.
I'm going to test out, you know, see if we can do any repair work. Well, that needs repair. Oh, I'm missing a plastic on that one. See, that's the thing, I don't know. Like, why am I actually going to find plastic? Because I do want to... Like, you know, I do want to, I want to get into doing the whole breaking into the, you know, into the Institute and all, but I want to have a decent armor set on me. I'm not going to be any good if I can't get what I need. I don't know what the upper skull is doing inside the workshop. And probably at the same time, I really don't want to ask either. Okay, so is there like anything that gives me plastic? Actually, I wonder if I could talk to her.
Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary, prepared for the future.
To be honest, I actually forgot about the vault back
Hey,
here.
now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
A job? For me? Really?
Yeah, I think your sales experience can be a great asset.
I'm gonna keep him here.
You do? Well, that's great. I won't let you down.
Thank you. Now, of course, I say every workbench has the same stuff in it. Yeah, it literally does. Okay, so I'm just literally just going to go for it. And currently at the same time, when I do get around to fixing this place up, I'm actually going to see if I can actually build shops. I think by building shops around here, I should be able, you know, I'll be able to have my own little stores running around here. I can't do that right now. I'm actually going to see as well, does this person actually have, well, obviously, does she have plastics? Don't even know what the hell happened to our Brahmin.
Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
Here's what I got.
Just tell me, do you actually have plastics? If you have plastics, I'll take them. No, you do not. Darn it, anyways. Oh well. Thanks anyways. Okay, so now that I got ceramics, I feel like I can build more generators. Okay, so I can only build one. Well, it can be the ceramics because clearly, clearly I've got the right amount. It's just kind of annoying that it doesn't even tell me either on what supplies I actually need for it. You know what? Hang on. What I'll do is I'll head back to the airport. I'll just make the generator as per usual, and I think from that point on I'll actually work on, you know, I'll end up working on possibly getting the rest of the supplies that I need. And if I'm lucky enough, I might even be able to avoid going to hospitals altogether if I can be able to find out where I can get a biometric scanner pretty much free of charge. Okay, so the generator is going to tell me, like, oh yeah, here we go. So I guess it's actually depending on the size of the place. Yeah, so I literally had just the right amount. So I'm going to connect all of these together. Oh! Okay. The beam emitter is now active. Ooh, yikes. This should be fun. So now that I got all of that sorted, now I need a biometric scanner. So basically all these generators are all linked up together, and the beam emitter is now attached to the you know, it's now attached to everything else, which is good. It's exactly what I needed, but now I need to pull this to the side. That way it's got more access, while this one can actually work functionally. But chances are I'm probably going to have to go to the hospital anyway to find a biometric scanner, so I'm probably going to have to set my distance on this. Oh. Let's remove the marker, and then surely there's gotta be other ways of finding it. I wonder, would it be in the Hester? I wonder, would it be in Hester's consumer robotics? See, I don't want to be going to hospitals looking for biometric scanners, but I'm going to actually see, maybe if I'm lucky enough, if I check around places that does robotics, that I might actually have a chance of finding the decent supplies that I need. You know, that could actually work. Yeah, okay. So for now, I'm just gonna do all the alternatives if I can. You know, find the basic supplies that I need first before I get into nitty gritty and have to pretty much go by what it's telling me. However, I do feel like why do I get the feeling that I'm probably going to get into some serious trouble while I'm in here? Oh yeah, and of course that I don't even have a fusion core after this. So once my suit runs out of power, then I'm without a power armor. I've got to be careful because each of these could kill me.
Estes takes the hassle out of robot shopping.
Uh-oh. Well, he blew up.
In the house or in the yard, your family will love a robot from Hester's.
Uh-oh. Come on, kill it. Is it over? Is it done? Oh, hey man, I was. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Okay, that was completely. I got completely caught off guard on that one. Power relay coil. I'm sure that will come in handy. Flamer fuel. Yes, I will take that. I have to admit, those guys actually got me good. And you know, to be honest, I wasn't expecting them to actually shoot out like that. But then again, I was kind of self-prepared.
You can trust the Hester's guarantee of safety.
I don't trust that. I knew I couldn't trust it. Come on. Oh. Back up. Hey look, I found a biometric scanner. Exactly what I was looking for. Oh, I knew if I just searched any place with robotics, I knew I was going to find the scanner and everything else I needed. Perfect. Oh, that is exactly what I needed. It looks like I'm going to be intercepting well, not intercepting. It seems I'll be breaking into the Institute a lot easier now.
Robot from Hester's means quality, safety, and reliability.
Okay, nothing. Hello? Anyone here? I'm just gonna rob you. Don't worry. As long as you don't cause me any harm, I'm not going to kill you. We good? I'm just gonna take some ammo. I don't mean you no harm. Just don't get in my way. I even know there's a skeleton there. I'm not trusting it. There still could be people here. Oh, this is bad news, ain't it? A whole workshop full of robots? Yeah. This is definitely gonna be fun. Yep. Called it. Come on. Oh geez, it actually turned me to dust. Oh sweet mother of God. Okay. How fair you in the story? Do you mean like how far am I in the story? I'm just taking the piss, dude. I don't believe I'm that far in at the moment. I believe that. You know, I do believe that. What do you call it? I'm already about to intercept the Institute now, so.
Trust the Hester's guarantee of safety.
Come on. Come to life.
You must be blood.
I don't care. I'll blow you to me. Well, I got the biometric scanner, and I'm gonna take the flamer fuel, and I am out of here. Okay, I like exploring, so it takes me ages. Well, yeah, it's like I'm the same. I don't mind exploring it. For me, I'm not going to like end the series the moment I get the Institute and main quest done, because there are like the DLC areas that I want to explore, like the Far Harbor and the Nuka World DLC. I want to try out, so I will. You know, I'm going to be looking into those once I get the main quest done, and then on top of that, I'm just going to work on the other side quests, you know, shortly after that. So I'll get the main quest storyline out of the way first, and then I'm going to focus more on like side quests, and then eventually I'll move on to the DLC and everything else that's necessary. But other than that, I'm looking forward to seeing how much further I can push the series to. Like for me, I'm going to push this as far as I can take it. But I can't guarantee it. I know exactly what I'm going to do with it once I get it to near completion. Never tried the DLC yet. Neither have I. All the times I've played Fallout 4, I've never actually played it to the point that I actually did the... You know, it's the fact that I never completed it to the certain point that... Oh. Is it done? We all good?
We're close. All we need is enough power to fire up the signal interceptor.
Wait. I thought we had power. Yeah, so this takes 20. Oh, this requires 20 power. This requires 2. So, these produce 5 each. What does this take? Oh! Duh! Man, I swear I... Oh, wait a minute, am I still...
Better check all your connections
Okay,
and make sure all the components are wired together on a single grid.
Yeah, they're all connected, aren't they? Okay, so... Oh no, that's already connected to that, so... Okay, so yeah, this has already gotten the power that's needed for it. But... oh, hang on. Do you know what I'll do? I might actually bring this here. Okay, so, now, which wires are attached to it now? Okay, so that's attached. Okay, so, this one's the only one that's not... oh, wait a minute. I wonder. I want to see if I can make a small little generator, like a tiny one. No, I can't, so because I don't have the ceramics. Damn it! What is it that I'm missing? Okay, so this obviously requires power. How do I get power to that? Oh, hang on.
We're close. All we need is enough power to fire up the signal interceptor.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to talk to her about it.
Better check all your connections and make sure all the components are wired together on a single grid.
Okay, so that's all that's wrong. It's just my connections. Wait, did that do it? Is it fixed?
We're close. All we need is enough power to fire up the signal interceptor.
So that's obviously this requires power. Oh, it's I don't have okay, so how do I actually fix this? Because, okay, clearly I'm missing something here. Maybe I spaced them out. Come on. I saw you turn yellow a few minutes ago. Come on. Okay, there you go. Okay, so... this is one hell of a wiring scenario, ain't it? So, each one produces 5 electricity. This requires 20 power. This one obviously doesn't show anything. This one's already powered. I think that is technically oh no, that's not powered at all. Ooh, right, okay. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll disconnect all the wires. Come on. And then we'll just have these run. You know, as they are. Because apparently, like she said, we need them attached to the one grid. So by doing that, we should be able to suffice on exactly what to do. Okay, so this will attach to that. This will attach. Okay, so that one doesn't seem to work. Oh, I get it. So, come on. I wonder would this work? Okay, so technically this is not being powered. Neither is that. Okay, so this is receiving power, and so is that. Do I have to like build a separate generator just for these two? Surely I don't have to, do I? Or is there like maybe a way that I wonder. Okay, so by connecting this wire, this immediately loses all power, so something tells me I actually need to, I believe I might actually need to connect these to a separate power supply, while this actually runs off of the generators that I've got. The only thing I need, though, is ceramics, and unless I actually know where to find ceramics, actually, I wonder, what do I have in my junk? Because technically, if I have like something like a cup, okay. Oh, what? I was saying, like, if I had like a cup or something, I could bring it into the work area, and then end up breaking it down for ceramics. I wonder, would that work? It's a long shot, but ooh, okay, so how do I see this working out? Okay, so obviously, oh, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew I was gonna run out of power sooner or later. But there's nothing I can do about it now. I'm pretty much stuck. As far as I know, I think I'm actually overcumbered. So what's my carry weight on this? Or what's my carry weight on it? Yeah, I'm overcumbered. By how much? By 8. Pre-order money doesn't really have much of a value on me, but... Can I actually... Oh, hang on. I have a Nuka-Cola bottle? Oh, hang on. What am I doing? Drop that. Let's see. Well, yeah, of course, I wasn't going to end up dealing with that. What's that? 0.1 for the San Francisco Sunlights? Oh, they're, cigars. Actually, didn't I pick up like a cigar box that doesn't really have any meaning to be there? However, let's see, buff out. Trying to look for something that boosts my carry weight. Either that or I need to just get rid of some weak ass leather. Or, yeah, I guess I could get rid of road leather really, because I don't really need that now. And let's face it, it's only worth 5 caps. Not much. Yeah, well, the wedding ring is worth 250 caps. Bloomin' neck. Let's see. Although I do have a pistol that I don't need. But its value is 50 caps. That would work. Yeah, I'll get rid of it. Like, okay, so now I'm overcome by 1. Well, that bummed me out, didn't it? There we go. Right.
Unless you have business here, clear out.
Okay, yeesh.
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
Okay, so here's what I had in mind. I think what I'm going to do is, because they don't really mean anything, I guess I could sell the wedding rings. After all, doesn't the old wedding vow state till death do us part? And according to what I remember, the...
Like getting radiation.
You know, from I guess that kind of surprise is to say. So I guess I could sell the wedding rings. Like, I'll get 500 caps for it, which would be nice. And on top of that, I might actually be able to do other things that are necessary. Yeah, that could... Oh, sorry. This could work for me. Right, so... what do we got in store?
Attention. Any personnel who have not completed their annual medical evaluation should report to Knight Captain Cade immediately to schedule an examination. That is all.
Ew. Well, they're not showing up as red, so... I guess it's okay to take? Captain Kell? Wait, is this the captain's, I hope that's not... that wasn't actually the captain's, bridge win.
Would need the key.
Oh. Okay. Not going to, go into detail on that one. What the f... I seriously did not even realize the cat was actually there when I first came in here.
Our gratitude for wiping out those monsters.
Blumeneck.
Now, did you have any documents for me? Or perhaps you're interested in aiding the research patrol?
Actually, what I'm looking for is a cup. You know, something like made out of ceramics.
Call me old-fashioned, but there's nothing better than boots on the ground.
Welcome back. I heard about the operation at Fort Strong. Any injuries that require attending to?
That's what I recall of. But I am short of ceramics.
But the Pridman
actually, I wonder...
doesn't have a chance.
You know, you think that maybe here in the, Ooh, coffee cup. Coffee cup.
Keep hoarding that garbage, you're going to slow us down.
Oh, give us a break. I need it for ceramics.
I've served on this vessel for years. It's the only home I know.
Yeah, okay, so it's gonna be a very long, long walk back. Actually, speaking of which, do I actually have a companion with me? I honestly can't remember. Oh my god, I actually think I actually think I'm actually on my own on this one. I don't think I actually have a... I truly and utterly believe that I actually don't have a companion. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh, no wonder I was getting... Don't even know why I pulled out my weapon. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is again gonna be annoying. Any supplies for me? No. Okay. I actually wonder, how do I get the Predwin quarters key? Unless I actually had... Oh, shh.
That Salisbury steak is mine.
Oh, yikes. Okay, we have a rad storm going on here. Okay, so... Is there, like, any way I could see... I was able to see that through, like, the indoors? Because if I was actually able to see that from indoors, I could have... Oh yeah, I could have. Because I was going to say, if I was able to see myself indoors with that, I should have been able to tell, like, whether it was safe or not to go out. So, yeah, like, if there is a red...
We're getting a 3% Z-tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
Hull plating integrity looks good.
Okay, so... yeah, there is a light... there is a nasty redstone going on outside. So I think... for now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait... like, I'm going to wait it out. And of course my fucking power armor suit is down below. Surely I would have, like, my drinking glass, anti-globe. Ooh, combat knife. But I don't really need it.
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
I actually don't know what to do or where to go on this one.
100% efficiency.
Like,
proximity sensors green.
If there's a redstone going on outside, then I can't really go anywhere. I guess I could, but do I really want to take that risk? I wanted to see, is there like... I'm actually going to see, is there actually, I'm actually going to see, is there actually any, way of sorting it out. Okay, so this is the Breadwin 4 deck. So, let's see what's here. Ooh, I'm outside. Oh, I'm outside. This is bad. Because I think every time there's a flash, I think that's what causes the radiation spike. Yeah. So, every flash indicates a radiation spike. But what else can I really do if you think about it? Like, if there is a red storm going on outside, you think it'd be the last thing you would expect. Actually, hang on. What I'm going to do is there like anything here? Ooh, the Corsair uniform is good. And it's worth 200 caps. I could easily make a decent living out of this. So do you know what I'll do? I'll actually sell what I need to at the moment. Like the Corsair uniform, yeah, it's all well and good, but I'm sure I can make some decent cash and at the same time relieve myself of extra weight.
Attention. Any personnel who have not completed their annual medical evaluation should report to Night Captain Cade immediately to schedule an examination.
Okay, so...
that is all.
I seriously don't know, do I actually have... do I actually have a...
We have a lot of ground to cover.
You know, do I actually have a companion?
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
You know, I'm ready.
Roger that.
So... that actually explains to me so that I actually had no companion that time. So where in the hell was I going with the, you know, what was I doing having no partner?
But Maxon thinks they need to train under fire.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk to this guy and see if I can do,
you should bring him to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
Can I help you with anything?
I'm looking for some firepower.
Here we go.
My guest.
Well, I'm not saying Kellogg's pistol, because that's a legendary item. What the I don't really recall getting this. Okay, it's 87, but I guess at the same time it doesn't really matter. You know, like, I'm still getting, okay, so how do I get my, let's see. A laser beta wave tuner? Okay. I only need one, thank you very much. There we go. Good to go. Running it faster than ever.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
Now I'm just hoping for it to tell me now that the storm is over and I can actually get a move on with what I was doing earlier. And of course there isn't, because it is still, you know, it clearly is showing me that there is more than their problem, which means I've got no choice but to deal with this. Alright, go on. Wait, what the f... Okay, hang on. Is there like two different environments going on in here? Like, I was inside earlier and just there, and it was telling me that there was a red storm blowing out over here. I come out and the sky is clear. What the? Okay, what the fuck is going on here? Do you know what? I'm not even going to bother. What matters is I've got my fusion core. My armor's in here, and I am going to power it up. Because, after all, it needs a power supply. And on top of that, I'm also going to bring the ceramic mugs back to, I like the way he just liked it just for the fact that I got into the power armor suit. I wonder if that's actually a really cool way of me just like boosting up my
With the plastic faces? Creep me the heck out.
Okay, so here's how I'm going to work this. I'm going to junk. I find coffee cups and I drop them. Because now they are in the buildable zone. Oh no. Yikes. Everything good to go?
Better check all your connections and make sure all the components are wired together on a single grid.
But, aren't they? Oh no, they're not. Oh yikes, okay. Perfect. Oh. Took a lot of effort, but I'm glad I managed to get that over and done with.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
You sure Ingram knows what she's doing.
Dr. Ingram's managed to keep a 40,000-ton airship aloft for the past 5 years. I'd say that earns her the benefit of the doubt. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Okay, I guess I'm determined to go.
Nothing's gonna stop me when I'm so close to the answers I'm looking for.
Eager to get inside, huh? Good. Now, I want you to listen very
Dan's
carefully.
loved that.
Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact. So it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
Differences?
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Sorry, that information is classified. I'm sure you understand.
Damn it.
Listen to me. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Will do.
If you have a moment, there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Sure.
Of course.
What is
What's
it?
on your mind?
Thank you. This isn't a formal meeting. I simply want to clear the air. I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot when we first met, and I feel like I owe you an apology. Expecting you to embrace the standards of the Brotherhood without having a history with us was unfair. And given that you've adjusted so well to our beliefs, I don't think I needed to push so hard.
Well, you're human after all.
So, there is a human being under all of that power armor after all.
Sometimes I need a reminder, but yes, there is. When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Creed, toughest squad leader I ever served with. He was a model soldier, embodying the values every trainee was striving to achieve. Fiercely loyal, secure in his beliefs, and brave to a fault.
Hey,
From the
Wookie,
moment I was
how's
assigned
it
to the
going?
squad, I was singled out. It felt like he was pushing me harder than the rest of the team.
I'm doing good.
I fought by his side
Thanks,
for
Wookie.
years.
And
We
yourself?
had some seriously close calls. But he never explained to me why I was treated that way.
He was
It
motivating you.
sounds like he was trying to motivate you.
If he was, I never got a chance to ask. After I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Creed was killed at Adams Air Force Base. The news was like being kicked in the stomach.
I'm good,
I mean,
just
I'd lost some of my
on
brothers and sisters before.
dinner.
His
Oh.
death.
Oh, trust me, dude, I know that feeling.
It's taken me a long time.
I've had a couple of times where I've been like that,
reason
where
Creed
I
was so
nearly had to
tough on me,
postpone my streams
the same
because I
reason
used to
I'm
wait
so
for
tough
dinner.
on you. It's because I
But
believe in you.
I feel like
And I don't
doing
want
my
to see
streams now
any
at a
of
later
your attention
time, they're a
go
lot
to
better
waste.
for me. Because it suits me, and
I'm flattered that you have so much faith in me.
You know.
earned that faith by your own hand.
hang on, I'm gonna pause this first because I want to actually mention it here. But barbecue ribs are worth. Oh, dude. Oh, man, you're making my mouth water now. God damn. What I wouldn't kill for a nice set of barbecue ribs. Oh, damn you, Wookie. Oh boy. What I wouldn't give for some barbecue ribs. But, yeah, to be fair, I find it a lot easier now, instead of waiting for dinner and having to postpone my streams. I feel like doing my streams at a later time now. I feel more kind of happy and anticipated that I'm actually doing this as a proper regime now, as part of my schedule. So
Said what I had to say.
You know,
I hope that it meant something to you. I trust you'll keep this in confidence, of course. Some of that information was of a personal nature. Well, I'd like to keep it that way.
Okay. So...
Dr. Lee is a valuable asset. If any harm comes to him, I'm holding you personally responsible.
Oh. Okay.
Hey.
Ready.
Stay here for a second.
Wait there.
Roger. Holding position.
Thank you. Because now I literally have to do this.
I've checked and rechecked everything.
Okay.
I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
Got it.
Are you in or are you out? Make up your mind.
I'm in. Jeez. Give me a second. Come on.
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green.
Move out.
Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your
I'm
fingers.
waiting.
I'm inputting the code now.
Okay.
Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to.
Okay.
I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds.
Refrain from
If you
opening
place
fire
it in
inside
any
the
terminal
Institute.
down there,
It
it'll
could
do the
jeopardize
rest.
our entire mission.
Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever
Now,
I found.
what did he say?
Well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping
Oh, nice.
the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter
100%.
spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in
Dr. Lee
3,
is a
2,
valuable asset.
1.
If any harm comes
Stay
to
safe, soldier.
I'm holding you personally responsible.
Did you say my name? No. Wait, I didn't. Okay, sorry about that. if it came across as me sounding like I said something. Okay. I need a computer. Because, of course, I need to scan. Here we go. Load holotape. Network scanner. Initiate network scan. Brilliant. Okay, got it. So, I've actually been meaning to say as well, Wookie, how did the rest of your stream go with Neo 2? Because I never actually got
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful.
Wait, what was the mission there about the Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't Road to Freedom something to do with yeah, the Road to Freedom was to do about the using the railroad.
I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance.
Okay.
I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
It went good. And that's good to hear, so I would have stuck around to watch the rest of a bit, but of course I had to get dinner sorted, and by the time I came back on, your stream pretty much was finished. So I do apologize for missing the end of your stream.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Okay.
Welcome to the Institute.
Ooh, nice.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Damn right I am. But, by the way, Wookie, I'm actually taking an idea out of your book on this one. Because what I'm doing with Fallout 4 is exactly how you went with Neo 1. Where I'm going to actually do the main storyline first, and then I'm going to focus heavily on the DLCs after.
Broken.
Sean.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
I'm your mom.
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Are you okay?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean! Open the door!
I don't know you. Go away.
Uh-oh.
Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your mother. To talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Alright. Let's talk to him properly.
S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing.
Hey.
The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher your name, dude. Is it
We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme
07? Is it?
Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that.
Also, that's actually what I'm doing as well, Wookie. I'm doing the main storyline first, and then I'm doing the side quest of this.
I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here,
finished that part.
in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize.
Oh yeah, like I did
the situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, Your tenacity and dedication have been real. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time.
Okay.
It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Do you know what? Let's just go with him.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But you were stolen.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227.
27, okay.
The Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example.
Q in Terminator.
The human
being. The perfect machine.
Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Wait, hang on. I literally just... Oh my god, I literally just had a brainwave here. They're talking about synths in this, right? Synths obviously been like robots underneath human skin. Is that or is that not the same concept of what the Terminator films are? I only just noticed that now. How many years have I been playing Fallout 4 and I only just noticed that now? Wow, okay, that's a major concept. Kind of on a blowback. Yikes.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me.
No, the Terminators just had human-looking skin. They were robotic underneath. Yeah, but that's kind of what the synths are in Fallout 4 if you think about it. They have a robotic skeleton, but yet when they appear above ground, they look human. Isn't that not like the same concept of it?
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Okay, so...
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation.
Yeah, you see, literally, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
comes regret.
If
and asking what if more often.
Like, if the synths in Fallout 4 were made by the Institute, I guess you could say like the Institute is like the Skynet of Fallout 4.
What else can
making
I say?
human like synths with machines underneath.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
Kellogg was... Let's just say he was more complex than you might think.
After what he's done, I'm surprised to hear you say that. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Tell about the Institute.
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Okay, so why you?
Director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here?
You want me to stay here in the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I'll just say I don't know.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance.
Okay.
A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Okay, first things first, before I make an answer here, do you think I should help the Institute, or do you think I should go against them at any possible chance that I get? Like, what do you think would be the best choice for me to make on this one? Do you think I should join the Institute, or should I watch the whole Institute burn to the ground? Because so far I've worked with the Brotherhood of Steel to get in here. So the way I could see it is I could continue working with the Brotherhood of Steel and burn the Institute to the ground, or I could go against them by joining forces with the Institute and completely disregard the whole faction of the Brotherhood of Steel. So which do you think would be the best alternative route for me to take upon that side matter? Do you think I should help the Institute? Or do you think I should destroy the Institute? You're a Sith, so go evil. Oh, you had to bring up my dark side, didn't you, okay? So in other words, you want me to help the Institute. Okay.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience. And
I'm sorry. I love the fact he was trying to mention all the doctors, and for like that split second, it's like he forgot one of the names. It's like, Dr. He's the director of the Institute, and he doesn't even remember half the doctors' names that work for him. Like, oh my god. Perfect. Perfect. I did nothing. The dark side is always there. Yeah, no kidding. The dark side is always there. It just depends on whether or not you want to listen to it.
finally, Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
So, out of all the times that I've always went against the Institute in my other playthroughs, I've finally decided to listen to my dark side. And to be honest, I probably would feel a lot better living down here than I do living where I did before. Because, you know, let's face it, there was a lot of problems when it comes to the Brotherhood of Steel.
It's an honor to have you here.
Why, thank you. Right, let's head downstairs, shall we?
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
We're all looking forward to working
They weren't
with you.
kidding. You really are here. Well, all right.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Finding my son.
I just wanted to find my son. Keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water, and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Yeah, okay, so who built all
Who built
this?
this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure.
Oh, nice.
Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Alright, then see you later then. I like the way that she said she would answer any question, then she just runs off after the first question. Gee, thanks. And anyway, to be honest, I guess it's probably better to work down here in the Institute, because I can see a lot of positive reasons for this.
Unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software,
it's the Model T800s.
The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
Okay. Hey, at least you didn't say duties. Woman now, 26 years of age and I'm as immature as ever.
What are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
No one can talk about that.
Well, even though I've joined the side of the Institute, there is still one thing I need to do while I'm in here. I need to find that antidote for Virgil. You know, it's the least that I can do for him.
2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
You know, because after all, Virgil does... Oh. Okay.
Dr. Lee.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Okay, I'm new.
Around here.
You must think I'm some kind of idiot. Father may have given you the keys to the castle, but I still decide who goes in and who goes out of my laboratory. So why don't you just run along and let me get back to work?
Okay, first of all, calm down.
Easy. I just want to talk.
About what? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
You know what? I'm going to say I was sent to find you.
Let's just say that you've regained the attention of a certain group that I represent.
Stop beating around the bush. It's obvious that you're from the Brotherhood of Steel. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Dead? Why?
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Okay. Are you happy?
Here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
You know what? I'll just say the Brotherhood
needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Apparently they said they have some sort of project.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Trust me?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
Okay, so we don't know.
Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Beats me. Okay, what would it take?
What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
Are you sure you are a Sith? A Sith would let that man die. Yeah, yes, like, I understand what you're saying, that why would I help Virgil if I'm a Sith, that I'd rather watch him die rather than help him. But if you think about it, he's a super mutant. He hates it, the way he looks right now as a super mutant, that he probably wishes that he was dead. But like, think about it. Do you really want someone like that to suffer? Like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm a Sith. You know, I'm a Sith. I've always been a Sith. But still, like, I was once, I guess, in your case, Wookie, I was once a pure Jedi myself. It's just that the calling of the Sith was more powerful. So you can't really blame me if I do have doubts. I'll just say Virgil's still alive.
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
Alright. Any other options?
Any other options?
That's my offer. Take it or leave it.
Okay, so the light side of the Force is arguing with me on this one. A part of me wants to say I'll do it just for Lee, but I know that will make her work for the Brotherhood. But if I say no, then my Sith side works and I let Virgil die. What do I do? Oh, I need the Force to. Just give me a second there, guys. I actually had to boot up a choice maker on this one because I need the Force to decide for me. Okay, so I need to hone into my Force powers and hopefully let this Okay, so I have two options. I can either go with the light side or go with the dark side. I am going to let the Force guide me with the spin of a wheel to determine which side I go with. If it tells me to go dark side, I'll refuse to do Dr. Lee's little mission, hence therefore not allowing her to join the Brotherhood, and she stays with the Institute. Hence I stay on the Sith side. I choose to go the light side. I get her the evidence that she needs, and I help Virgil in the long run. Let's see what the Force chooses for me. I can see it now. It is... Come on. Dark side. Okay. I'm going full Sith.
No. Then we have nothing more to say to each other. Now, if you'll please get out of my way, I have a lot of work to do. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you.
Oh wow,
Speaking
okay.
of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
Yep, okay. So I talked to Dr. Lee. Now it's time to meet up with the rest of my new family. I know it's going to be a pain in the ass trying to deal with the other legions of the Brotherhood of Steel, but I'm sure I'm going to be able to comprehend that, and I'm sure I'll be able to take them on no problem. And let's face it, the Brotherhood of Steel aren't... I probably wouldn't trust them as far as I'd throw them in Fallout 4.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
So, first things first, I need... Although, do I really need to? Again, my light side was trying to kick in there by telling me I had to find that thing for
more than
Virgil.
enough to occupy ourselves here.
Excuse me,
Still
Doctor.
people, and they're suffering. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Committee.
How can
I
we
can't
hope to
wait for you to see the work we're
mankind
doing.
if we can't even
It's
hold on
truly
to our
amazing.
own humanity?
I'm
I
interested.
look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
I see. That's amazing.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'd like to.
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Well, yeah, I've got a couple of... You know what? Because now I'm going to be part of the Institute, let's see if they need any help.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
There might be. Tell you what, you get settled in, and check back with me later. I'll see what I can find out.
The only weird thing about it is, maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of it. I did have a Courser uniform earlier on, but I sold it to that dumbass up on the Predwin for the Brotherhood of Steel. Maybe I should have kept it, because, like, with me now joining the Institute, I'm gonna need some Institute armor. Oh, unless I actually get a very special... Unless I can get, like, a special, power armor in the style of the Institute, rather than me wearing power armor with the Brotherhood of Steel. I could be like the ultimate bodyguard.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell
Reporting
him that
status.
I intend to
All functions normal.
Okay, thank you. Right, so...
Are you seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together?
Power armor is effective, sure, but it's hardly efficient.
That armor should serve you well in a firefight.
Thank you.
There's enough friction as it is between us.
I just hope that I can actually get some decent Institute armor
My
for
methods
this.
get results, and they will this time as well.
Hey, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin
Okay.
Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No issues.
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Since escape.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping, that matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'll just say combat experience.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough numbers. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Okay. So, let's see about the Courser
You
training.
mentioned that coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former duties.
Okay. So, with that in mind, I'm about to level up. Now, what would be a decent... Hacker is good, but do I really need Hacker right now? Let's see. Chemist, nope. Party girl, nope. Inspirationalist, no. So a majority of these are out of the question because I don't have the substantial quantities for it. Let's see what I can actually do here. Okay, so what does Life Group give me? Oh, that's actually kind of cool, if you think about it. Lone Wanderer. Gun Nut. Sneak. Well, I don't really need Sneak anymore. Commando. Medic. Black Widow, Lead Belly. That will come in handy, but probably not what I need right now. Big Leagues, Iron Fist, Pickpocket. Let's see what I can go with here. I think if anything, I might have to go with toughness. Because, let's face it, I'm going to need it when I'm going up against the Brotherhood. Ooh, I thought for a second there that my game was going to crash. Yikes.
Operating at full capacity.
Right, so now it's time to talk to Father. And then on top of that, I should be able to join.
I can't express.
And I know for the fact that it's immediately going to make me a hostile to the Brotherhood of Steel. But it just means that I might actually do a little better as an institute worker. Oh, he's above me. I was gonna say, where the hell is he? There you are, Father.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
It's amazing.
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
Emphasis on the Terminator. Think about it. They created AIs, AIs want free will, but yet they have to go by their programming. Hence, therefore, you have rogue agents.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
I'll bring him home.
Bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Okay. So at this point, I am actually officially on... I am officially with the Institute on this one. I know I'm going to fail that one, but screw it. I'm happy to do this. Oh shit. Okay, so I'm going to have to actually walk up there. Or do I? Because I forgot. I actually completely forgot this. I actually have the ability to actually swim in water now without taking radiation damage. Ooh, I'm going to take a shortcut. Screw that. I know it's going to be annoying that no one's going to be able to see where I'm walking or what I'm doing. But if it means that I'm able to walk around freely and actually get this over and done with, then perfect. Whoa!
Alright. Hopefully there's something useful here. No.
Oh, shh.
Just a pile of junk.
Hey.
What do you want?
Paladin,
What's on your mind?
we should go our separate ways.
I'm not going to lie to you. I think this is a foolish decision. But it's yours to make. Come back alive, soldier.
I'm sending you back to Boston Airport. You get lost. And anyway, I'll be. Let's just say you'll be causing less problems for me in the near future. What? I'm stuck on the fence. Really? I'm stuck on the goddamn fence. Okay, so where do I go from here? Ah, okay. Whoa! What the what in the fuck was that? This I gotta look at. Something exploded over here. Don't know what it was, but it was something big. Oh wait, the course is down here. Whoops. Never mind. Sorry, dude.
I'm ready to move in, ma'am.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
You know what? Let's go.
Let's go.
Right behind you, ma'am.
Oh, no. Blumenek. I've done that a couple of times where I walked into a mine before. This is literally I am sorry. This is literally turning into like an inside joke with me now with my Fallout series, because every time I've, at one point or another, since I've started streaming this series, at one point I have always ended up walking into a landmine, and twice it ended up blowing both my legs off and actually get me killed twice in a row. So I think this is going to turn into like some sort of skit or a comedy thing that's going to happen each time. I guarantee you, next time I do stream Fallout 4, I am going to walk into like another landmine without me knowing. I guarantee it. Do you want? Come on, let's take it out. Damn right it won't take long. Come on. You know, this is exactly what a Sith would do. A Sith would burn this place to the ground, and I'll be damn glad to do so. And anyway, look at this way. I'm probably going to get some really cool armor out of this by the time I'm done. Plus, I didn't trust it, so of course I was going to blow it up. Oh no, you don't. on. You want a piece of me? I'm right here. Hey, where are ye? Oh, there you are. Oh, you're on that ship, are ya? I didn't even realize you were there. Okay, what do I actually have, as in weapon-wise? Surely I must have... Damn it! I don't have any rockets! Damn! Oh, a rocket launcher would really come in handy right now. Also, if I'm going to be joining the Institute, I guess I could really get rid of the subvertible signal grenades. Oh, hang on. I wonder could I aim properly for this? Damn it. Really? I'm missing ammo? Shit, I am too. Damn it. Okay. Maybe I should have thought this through before I decided to do something about this. Okay, now, where are you shooting from? But then again, I also have a Corsair with me, so it's not like everyone's going to be able to take on a Corsair. Okay, so clearly I need to actually get my ass over there and actually sort this out. Actually, no, I just realized the Corsair went in the opposite direction completely to where I went. I should actually be going over to help him. Question is, how the hell did he manage to get over there in the first place? Oh. Never mind, I see how we did it. Oh, got a clear shot on that one. Question, seriously, how did, Come on, hang on. Oh, that was probably a really bad idea. Ah well. I'll just walk up the ship as usual. Give me a second. There we go. Damn it! Oh well, at least I did damage to him. That's the main thing. Who is dropping nukes?
Better make your...
Hang on, I'm coming. Yeah, I know it was kind of my fault that he's doing this, but you know, after all, it is interesting enough to just watch him die. I guess it's just continue traveling up, I suppose. Alright? Is it? Because let's face it, it's a synth that has gone rogue that needs to be brought back home. Ah, here we go. The captain's cabin. Okay, so clearly he this synth needs to be brought back.
Important I need to tell you.
Okay, I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Okay. So, avoid violence?
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, ma'am. Ready when you are.
Okay. As they say in R.I.P.D., let's do this. I was gonna say, let's do this, alright, if I actually know how to get up there. Ooh. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, boy. Hey, look at the bright side. At least he actually got to tell me about the
Well done.
I just have to be careful who I shoot.
Just like me. So, get into the top. As the Institute so desperate for resources, and it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs.
B592 initialize factory reset. Authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
You okay? Gabriel, can you hear me? Shit, they did something to him. Take them out.
Oh yeah? Come on.
I can't see.
Nice work. This is X6. Ready to
And there he goes. Right, so is there anything worth taking here? Yep. Stop. Okay. I'm gonna have to come back here because I want to find out what's in that safe. But for now, I need to get back inside the Institute. Wherever the Institute is, come on. Where is it? There it is. You know, it'll be very interesting to know if I'm actually able to bring, like, pets or something down here, because if I'm able to bring down pets, into the Institute. That'll be a lot better. You know, I may be a cis and all, but I do like animals. You can't diss me on that one.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Glad it's over.
Gabriel and his gang were sick bastards, hanging their victims up like trophies. Just glad it's over.
While we can do nothing for Gabriel's victims, we can at least take comfort in the knowledge that the threat has been removed. But enough about that. The task is done. And you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you.
Nice.
You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
Thank you. Well, now that I got my own quarters, maybe now I'll have my own decent set of Institute armor. Yeah, okay, the Brotherhood of Steel would be pissed about it, but, you know, screw it.
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red.
What?
Uh-oh.
Third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
Damn it, you're all useless. I'll figure it out.
Sorry.
Tell the
Wrong
others
row.
to be on high alert. I want more patrols, more rounds. If you see anything even remotely suspicious, report it immediately.
Safety first.
Cannot happen again.
Your new quarters are here.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Oh my god, I actually have... Wait, does this course actually work with me?
When you're finished here, ma'am, Father wants to see you.
Okay, so... Time to, get out of this suit. And let's see. What do I not want on me right now? Well, I know the aids are going to come in handy, so I need to keep them on me. I want to store them because I don't really need them right now. As for my app roll, yikes. Okay. What do I look like now? Ew! No! 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 Okay, never mind. No, I'm going to stick with the armor that I know. Unless you actually gave me an Institute jumper. Do I get, like, anything else, like... Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. What is the... Again, the jumper doesn't really supply any resistance. It's just a weird Institute-looking uniform. Maybe if I was actually able to get a modified Corsair uniform, that would be a lot better. Although I sold the bastard thing to, you know, I did sell the bastard thing to a goddamn, Brotherhood of Steel user. But still, I guess I'm kinda glad that I'm now part of the Institute. Because to be honest, I've always ended up playing this, like, through the other eyes. Oh, didn't think I could actually come down this way. Okay, no I can't. I literally have to go around the long way, okay.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
So those are more quarters. Wait, how do I get up to him? Oh, never mind. I know. Found him.
Son?
Ah, hello, Mother. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
What's been
That's a
stolen?
loaded question. What's been stolen from you?
Institute property is not often taken from us. We cannot react lightly when it happens. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute.
Uh-oh.
Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
Do you know what? Because I'm part of them?
They're crazy, thinking machines are alive.
Agreed. However noble they may believe themselves to be, they are thieves. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Where are the synths located?
A small settlement at the old Bunker Hill Monument. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
No worries. I'm not... okay, what about backup?
Is it just me, or will I have backup?
A Corsair will be waiting for you outside Bunker Hill.
Nice.
You'll have support should you need it. But we want to keep this small.
Okay. So, of course, I am going to heal myself. Okay, so I need another stim pack on that one. And then I need to get rid of that, there we go. Fully healed, ready to go.
Father is more than just a... He is our creator.
Alright, so hang on. Do I not actually have the optional inform the Brotherhood? Clearly it's showing that I still have an alliance with the Brotherhood, but clearly I'm not going out. I literally just realized that just as I said that, my ankle clicked. Oh, I felt that. Right, okay. Time to zone in to their location. Bunker Hill, Bunker Hill, Ooh, no. No, 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 no. Big no-no. Where's the nearest place that I've discovered? Okay, so that's the nearest place I've discovered. Right, so... I'm sure by the time I end up doing this and I end up retrieving these synths, it'll clearly state that I am with the Brotherhood, or I am against the Brotherhood of Steel. The only thing is, like, I want to keep the power armor because obviously the power armor is going to be powerful enough, but at the same time it'll be nice to show or specify like that I'm with the Institute now. So if there was a way I could start that out, that would be a lot better, because that'll come in handy majorly down the road. Okay, so yeah, the president is over there. I do not want to be informing them right now. Old North Church, that is not where I want to go. I hate the fact that it kind of becomes very laggy around here. Oh great, now, oh, it's a feral ghoul. Oh shit. That was, oh, that was like a... Ow! Son of a... Piss off. At least again, in my favor. Reisman? Okay, good, I'm not being chased. You know, I hate the fact that... Oh, here we go.
I've been waiting for you.
Sorry to have held you up.
Try and keep up from here out. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible.
Okay.
We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission parameters just changed. I'm going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Dude, isn't it like up here you need to go?
Contact detected.
Okay, so obviously I'm not gonna hit him from here. Oh, you know, I actually did hit him. Okay, so clearly someone's got a key. Actually, hang on. I'll take the ammo, thank you very much. Wait a minute, wasn't there like a body here that I already killed a few minutes ago? No? Okay.
Opens with a key.
Only opens with a key, yeah. How am I supposed to get that? Oh, shh. Oh, that's right. They don't believe that I'm an Institute user now. Okay, so seriously, where is this body that should have the key? I feel like no, that's a pair of ghoul. Like, it's not him because he clearly took him out. Oh, here we go. I knew I found someone there. Okay, clearly there must be another way around. Come on. Actually, I just thought of something. As stupid as this is gonna be, I'm gonna try this. Where is it? Whoa, I had some massive frame rate issues there. Actually, hang on. Do you know what I'm going to do? Oh, shh! I didn't even realize I had that little health. Oh boy, okay. Yikes. So, what I'm going to do is, depending on how long this mission takes, I'll probably end up, I'll probably just end up doing this mission and I'll finish it up there and then. But we'll see how far I can push this. So I was just thinking here, if I'm helping the Institute with their synths, I guess you could say this is technically the rise of the machines. So, sorry, the joke was there and I had to take it. I'll see myself out. Anywho, hopefully if it loads in time, I'll be able to... Never mind, it just loaded in just when I needed it. This time I'm going to try maybe find out another way that I can get this over and done with. Oh no. I just remember going through there, brings out feral ghouls. I am not dealing with those again. I cannot be bothered going after feral ghouls. Because, to be honest, I'd rather get, like... you know, I would simply rather just get this over and done with as soon as possible.
Hey, Synth.
I've been waiting for you.
So, what's our situation?
I assume you've been briefed? Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. The covert approach is
you have no
likely
idea how
impossible.
tempted I was
We
just
move in,
to
secure the
choose the
synths,
option
and I
of
relay
me
out with
just
them back
telling it to
the
watch its
Institute.
tone.
Clear?
Yeah, we've got this.
Remember, the synths are the primary objective. Harm must be avoided at all costs. Here are the recall codes. Follow me. SRB intelligence reports the mission's parameters just changed. We're going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
You must have been terminated.
He did not even have a standing chance. I know they're going to get shot at by the Brotherhood, but I needed to start taking these guys out. Yeah, over here. You know, it would be nice just for a moment if the Brotherhood of Steel would actually work against us. Or not work against us, but work with us. And, you know, take out the scene and local it. Finally got it. Okay, hang on. Where is my fragmentation grenade? Because I know he is going to do some that's going to do some... Never mind. Also, cocktail. Now I was actually lucky that time because I almost realized how much health I had left. Unlike that amount of health that he had left. Come on. Ooh, I know what I'm about to do. Nuke, oh wait. No, that's the head. Carry on. Hey, lost one. Welcome to the stream, my dude. There we go. Kaboom. Definitely needed. You know what? I'll let them I'll let them deal with it above the surface. I'm going under the utility basement and I'm taking the descents myself.
Over here.
Let's do this.
Come on, down here. There is hell breaking out in here. Oh, that person. Oh, that poor bastard got struck. Okay, so I'm out of ammo on this gun. Well then, I guess I'm just going to have to switch to this gun. Come on. Execution style. Kaboom! Want to try that again?
Heads up, they went dark.
Oh no, my... Oh dear. poor sins. Right, that's it. You motherfuckers, you kill my synth buddy. Okay. Oh, great. I just realized I have to take on the rest of them on my own. Ah, shit.
Bunker Hill is ours.
Maybe this would have been a little better if I thought it out. Okay, sort by damage. Of course, the missile launcher would be good, but I don't got bloody rockets for it right now, so I guess the shotgun that I have is the only weapon I'm gonna be able to use. Like, I've only got like 2 bullets left. Or 6 bullets left, sorry. Don't know where I got 2 bullets left from.
How many bullets?
Oh, damn it! Yeah, I saw that one coming. Okay, so maybe instead of me just lingering around, not doing much, I'm going to maybe help out my Sense comrades.
Target located.
Got trouble.
Actually, you know what? Hang on. There we go. Wait, where's the Corsair? Okay, good, he's still alive. Oh, he's actually still alive with full health. Nice. Wait, is it? Oh my god, they actually have a dead Brotherhood Knight down here. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna use. I just realized I have 2 miniguns now. I know exactly what I'm going to use. Think about it. I've got 500 bullets in this. And I'm going to heal myself because I am not taking that risk again. Okay, so I need to get more bullets. Okay, so the minigun's out of the question. So I think it's back to the shotgun. Yeah, damn right I killed him. Just like how I'm about to kill you. Alright, dude? Come on. Let's rescue these synths and get them back.
Here they are.
God, it's a Corsair.
Oh no.
Issue the reset code and we'll relay back to the Institute. Time is critical.
You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
B257, initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus.
There was the first one?
No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest.
Number 2.
Alright, Synth.
Please.
C322, initiate reset. Authorization code Gamma 49 Typhoon. I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
F633, initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus.
That's all.
There we go.
Objective complete. Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated. I will relay the synths back to the Institute. Report to Father upon your return, and good work.
Whoa, bloomin' heck. At least warn me before you do something like that. Yeesh. One of these days I'm gonna get fried by those guys doing that. Still, doesn't matter. I'm just glad to see a Brotherhood Knight dead. Ah, shit. Okay, so might as well just take back a... I'm just going to give him an Institute pistol. Oh, really? Wait, the rifle was too heavy? Really? Alright. Well, I guess in that case, he can have that. Wait, why did I give him back his stuff? Technically, I'm supposed to wear that. I know it's not going to be much, but at least it'll, you know, it'll give me something to say, like, oh, I'm a member of the Institute now. Wait, is that actually a proper suit, or is that... Oh, that's actually weird. Okay, that's a bit awkward. Maybe it's best that I do just stick with what Kellogg's is. Because I actually thought the actual Sensu was that. Okay, that was that was kind of awkward in my part. I do apologize on that scenario. Then again, if that was actually going to be uniform, I'd be very impressed if that was to be effective. Just making sure there's nothing else here. Okay, so it said obviously make sure all enemies have been eliminated before dealing with the scenario, as I would say. And hopefully by the time I actually get this all done and back, I should have leveled up once again. So, who would have actually thought that I wasn't just breaking into the Institute, it was the fact that I was going to be joining them too. Nice. Very nice. Alright, so, who's left? Oh, this is Miller. Okay, so... Oh, shit. Good. Because I was going to say, he looked like he was one of those legendary heavies. You know, the ones that we're going to take a little bit more of a kick. It's kind of a shame that this isn't going to work. Okay, so yeah, there's still like one person over here that needs to die. There we go. Hey look, it's a sweet roll. If anyone gets the Spider-Man reference, I'll be amazed.
Time to earn my pay.
Okay, so I guess it's just back to the Institute now? Because, like, after all, I was told to make sure there was no hostilities left over before coming back, and let's face it, I didn't have any hostilities show up on my minimap. Yeah, fine, the agents and the whatchamacallit. Oh, hang on, I was supposed to speak with Father at the ruins of CIT. Okay, never mind. That was a mistake on my behalf. Ugh, yikes. So like I said, once I get this mission over and done with, I'll end up finishing the stream then. So most likely he's actually indoors. Yeah, he's indoors. Son of a... He seems my son is gonna get quite a stern talking to by the time I get in here for making me run around like this. After all, I am just skin and bone. Oh, for... Really? I could not be bothered dealing with super mutants right now. No, not in my current state. Thank you very much. So I'm just gonna meet up with Father and see what he's got to say.
Son?
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
Then why come out
So
here?
why come out here?
To put things in perspective, I suppose. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They kept me alive.
They kept me alive, too?
They did, indeed. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself.
Yeah.
Extraordinary.
You let me out?
So it was you. You let me out?
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else. Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. Well, it's remarkable. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill.
Oh yeah, really?
The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
It was worth
There's
it.
always a risk. It was worth it.
I'm glad you see it that way. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course.
Of course.
But they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting.
nice.
I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Well, like I said, I leveled up, so next thing I need to do is I think what I am going to figure out is I'm going to actually move on to what would be the best one to work with, because I believe for now I think Let's see. Actually, I think science might actually work better in my favor. Like a science 1. If I could find it, that is. Let's see if I can find science. Yeah, that'll be an interesting one to get. As a ruler everyone turns to, you are able to establish supply lines between your workplace and settlements. Okay. I think I am going to go with Animal Friend. Because I believe that could actually come in handy, where I can actually control animals. But for now, I am going to save the stream because I went on long enough with this playthrough. So I'm going to save it here, and that'll be the end of the stream. So, once again guys, it has come to that time of the evening where I must end this fantastic stream. Now, going into this, I had no intention of joining the Institute, but as I have been told, I have a kind of a dark streak when it comes to me playing optional choice games like these. And whenever I get the chance, I will use my dark streak to see where the story takes me. So, the next plan that I'm hoping to do when I play this is I am going to see if it's possible to destroy what I have created. For the next episode of Fallout 4, I am going to see if it's possible to destroy the Brotherhood of Steel and finally bring them down a couple of notches. After that, I don't know what else I'm going to be doing afterwards, but we will plan that for the next stream. So far I want to thank all you guys for taking the time out to watch my streams, and I want to thank everyone who came by to spend some time in this stream. I'd like to thank any lurkers who wanted to make themselves known. To everyone who who decided to pay me a visit, whether you stayed long enough or whether you just came in for a quick second and then left again, that's fine. I want to give a couple of shout outs here. I want to thank Sparsquid, I think it's Sparsquid07 Animates, for popping by. I'd like to thank Lost One for stopping along. And last but certainly not least, I would also like to thank the Angry Wookiee Show for stopping by too. And that also goes for any lurkers who have been sitting around just listening to my stream in the background. I appreciate all of you for taking time out of your day just to listen to what a rambling Irishman has got to say. But I do have another good fantastic stream planned for tomorrow, so if you guys want to see what content I make in the near future and you want to see what streams I have got planned for this channel, then you know exactly what to do. All you've got to do is like these streams, follow me on my social medias as well as Discord, which you'll find in my description above in my channel profile. Share these streams with friends and family, as the more people who get this shared around, the bigger the community gets and the more I can entertain for you guys. And certainly not least, if you really enjoy my content, then feel free to subscribe to this channel. By subscribing to this channel, you become an official cadet of the Immortal Army. And while you're at it, because of the way YouTube's been acting as of late, because they don't specify when I go live or whenever my videos aren't around, also feel free to click the notification bell when you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll always be notified when I go live or whenever a video goes live on my channel. So, thanks again, guys. I will see you in the next stream. My name is Immortal Rich, ye are the Immortal Army, and you are all dismissed.